What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here with me. I'm still here in Colombia. Hey, I'm still here enjoying this place. Yes, I love this country. All right, in this video, and I hope my brothers and sisters in Colombia don't get mad at me, I'm going to talk about my experience riding the metro during rush hour in Medellin, Colombia. Yes, you heard me. The rush hour. Let's talk about it. Okay. Thank you for joining me and stay to the end. Okay, stay to the end. And guys, don't forget to comment, share, like. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right. So yesterday I was in this mall that was outside, way outside of Medellin, Colombia, and I was having problems getting an Uber because sometimes when I try to get an Uber from that location, it's always way on the other side of the mall. So I decided to take the metro, which I've taken the metro out to this mall several times. But as soon as I started walking, I started seeing all these people, and I'm like, oh, okay, no big deal. So I go down, I get on the metro, we all get on the train, and I had like what about three stops, four stops, and it was crowded. First stop, more people started coming in. I noticed that, but I'm saying, okay, people are gonna start getting off. And then I noticed that people were just staying close to the door. Second stop, more people started rushing in, and people were pushing their way in, and we was getting crammed in, and I'm getting cramped like this. Everybody's all cramped up on me. I'm pushing all up against everyone. Women all on top of me. I'm up leaning up against guys and stuff. Now me, for those people who know me, that I developed for some reason claustrophobia, and I do not like being in trains. Trust me, in Boston, I do not get on trains. So I'm looking like this, trying to look to see what's going on, and people are still pushing on that the doors could not close. Okay, and I'm like, damn. So the third stop, more people are forcing their way in, so now we're like sardines. And I'm like, God damn, my lungs, I feel like screaming out. And my claustrophobia started kicking in. And I almost just snapped. I almost snapped. I'm telling you, I almost snapped because it starts messing with your mind. And my breathing was bothering me. And my thoughts were just getting crazy that I was just gonna start screaming and yelling and pushing and shoving. And I'm like, I mean, really, really, it was just taking over my thoughts. And I didn't want to act like a wimp. And I turned around and all these gorgeous women are all pushed up against me. So I'm looking at them and I'm saying that there's no way I can start screaming and yelling like a little kid and pushing to get off because we're all like sardines. And the door was like still open. And someone was telling me to get off this train. And the doors wouldn't close because people was just like just like blocking the door. So we were sitting there for a few minutes, and I'm like, oh my god, okay, I'm all sweating, I'm all sweating, about to go crazy, and and so I keep looking out the window, and the door closed, and we're in there, and I'm like, come on, please, let's get to the next stop. So I know I'm getting off at the next stop. Took a long time to get to the next stop. So we finally get to the next stop. I turn around, I'm saying, I know people are getting off. No one moves. No one. I'm all the way on this side of the train, Everyone's blocking the door. I mean, that whole everybody's blocking. I'm like, excuse me. No one moved except for one skinny guy. He moved. I was like, excuse me. And I'm trying to get by. Excuse me. And it was like women there. There was a lot of guys. There were older people. And I'm like, excuse me. Nobody moved. No one. I'm like, yo. All of a sudden, people were shoving me. I'm being pushed. I'm being pushed all between everybody. And as I'm being pushed, people are hopping on in front of me. An old lady hopped on right in front of me. And people shoved me up against her and she fell back and all her stuff fell down. And everybody's on the train laughing. And this one dude, he's pushing me. And other dudes are pushing me through. And I turned around like, what the hell? And they kept pushing me and I'm finally out. And I was like, okay, they're trying to help me get out. And everybody's on the train laughing. I'm looking back like, what the hell is this? Man, they don't play. They don't play on the trains in Medellin, Colombia. When they get on, they're not moving. They're not moving. The guys are not moving. The women, the old folks, the people be pushing old folks off the way. They trying to get home. All right, so I had to tell you guys that story. And the funny thing is, I got off one stop too far, and then it was raining real hard. It was like a tornado. Rain was coming down like crazy. And I wish I had recorded it, but I was so freaked out. I was freaked out because it was raining so hard. I really didn't know which direction to go. And then everybody was just standing all there at the station, and the rain was blowing, wind was blowing the rain in. I'm like, damn man, I get myself in this mess, and I had to go rush to meet someone else at another mall. Okay, and so I spoke to. Luckily, I found a guy that spoke some English that worked there, and he told me, "Oh, you got to go back to the other stop. It'll be easier." So I jumped back on the train, and going back was better. And so I went back and was closer to the mall that I was going to meet my friend. And it was raining hard. I had to get a cab from there. So I finally made it there. But yes, do not get on the metro. I think it was about like it was no more than like 4 o'clock, 4:15. It was a madhouse, and people don't play. They don't play. It's dog eat dog. All right. So I just had to tell you guys that. Thank you for joining me. Please comment, share, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I thank you. Agymah's will. Take care, everyone. Peace.